Hot trash or not trash?
Hot trash.
Hot trash.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another edition of Hot Trash or Not Trash. We're your hosts. I'm Fatal Lyrics. This is B to my right.
Yo.
And to my left, we got Mike.
Hey.
If you don't know, we're doing Spider-Man week this week. Where we're going to be talking about Spider-Man as much as we can, I think.
In celebration of the Far From Home.
Far From Home.
Yep. Looking.
If you watched last episode, you'll see what we think about Far From Home, the trailer. And
spoiler alert.
Yeah. We think, just check it out. You'll see what we think. But, yeah. What are we getting into this week?
So this week we're starting off with the movie trailers, hitting you with the hot fire. Looking like we're gonna be getting into some Lion King live action, which is it's a Disney flick. It's somewhat related to Spider-Man because it's a Marvel movie.
Disney. It's not Marvel.
Yeah, it's Disney. Well, Disney. Yeah, Disney.
It's Disney.
But Disney owns Marvel, so it's related.
What are you talking about? Alright, so Lion King.
So we're
gonna talk about it. We're gonna watch it.
The
Let's
new
see
Disney
how
film.
it is. The trailer.
Let's get into it. Watch it with us. Join us on the Lion King journey.
Yes, to be the Lion Kings.
Yes.
Yeah.
The King of the Lions.
Yes.
So the newest Marvel movie looking pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I hope to see Captain America. That's what I want to see.
I really don't understand why they called it Lion King live action when it's all CG.
Yeah, there's no actual
Because
live
it's supposed to be.
I mean, it looks real.
I mean,
It's not.
it's like just as animated as.
action. I'm sure they took like a lot of footage from like real.
Yeah, it's just scenery's
animals.
real. That's it.
But at least, like, the Jungle Book was like, had Mowgli.
Oh, that rock was real.
Oh, yeah, directed by John Favreau.
Farvu?
Yeah, Farve.
Farve?
John Favreau.
John
This
Favreau's
looks-
good.
Yeah, I like
This
John
is,
Favreau.
Jungle Book, right?
He did the Jungle Book, Iron Man 1,
My favorite chef.
Iron Man 2, I think, too.
Yeah.
He was in The Replacements.
Yep.
That looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Wasn't he in a Freddie Wong video or something like that?
Seth Rogen is Pumbaa in this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. They have a lot of good voice actors. I think the reason why they called this a live action is because the backgrounds look like they were like real backgrounds. They just added the CG on top.
Donnie Glover is in the movie.
Donnie Don's
Beyonce Knowles.
Don Glover. Get it?
Yeah. They were always... I think they were a lot of people's favorite characters, but I would...
Well, I
like
mean,
them.
they are the comic relief. Much like B-Dome.
Talking about Marvel movies during The Lion King.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just hoping that they might do like a cross. Maybe they're crossing over. It's new times.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah, I think so. I want just add them in there. The more Marvel, the better.
Simba joins the Avengers.
That would be dope. That'd be sick. You tell me,
Yeah.
all right, and then throw Star Wars in there. I'm really just if you add, Disney characters into the Marvel universe, then obviously you got to add Star Wars characters. In the Marvel
He just
universe.
wants Kingdom Hearts, the movie.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as if it's all Marvel and Star Wars, then yeah.
Yeah, you like those.
And
Kingdom Hearts.
Simba, apparently.
And Simba, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'll take them.
Mike, what do you think? Lion King. Hot trash and not trash?
I'm gonna hot trash all the way.
Oh, you dunking the baby fucking lion?
Yeah.
The lion cub?
Yeah.
Simba to the trash can?
Honestly,
Mike's
I
like,
didn't like Lion King the first time.
Exactly. Train into the trash.
Drops him off the cliff.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not really a Disney movie kind of guy. I don't like singing in my movies.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like it as a kid, even the animated
You
one.
didn't like the
original.
animated one?
No, I liked Beauty and the Beast more.
You like Beauty and the Beast more than that? That's like
yuck.
I don't know why. But
Beauty and the Beast
talk
is
about
like
some hot trash.
a womanly. Like,
hey, the
I
little
don't know,
teacup
it's
kid,
like-
he was adorable.
Sure.
Wait,
but
it was adorable. You telling me it was adorable?
you talking
The thing
about
is, like,
Lion King's not hot trash.
is a
Hot
wait.
trash.
Did you see the original Lion King and pay attention to the
Yeah,
cartoon?
I had it on VHS.
It's like, it's an in-depth story about like a father and son, and it's like it's heart-wrenching. It's like Bambi.
I mean, I get it, it's Hamlet, but
Beauty and the Beast is like a girl wanted to get boned so bad that she bones a beast.
realistic.
It's realistic. So that's why it's that's why that Beauty and the Beast is not hot trash. But you're telling me Lion King is hot trash? It's hot trash.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is just better, for me at least. Anyways,
Beauty
Lion
and the Beast
King.
has more singing and dancing though.
Yeah, but it's better.
I disagree.
I don't know, man.
We can all agree
Beauty and
Little
the Beast.
Mermaid's the most trash.
Oh,
right?
trash for sure.
Well, that's definitely
Hot trash. Throw that right in the trash.
And a lot of people would disagree with us on that.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yeah, who cares?
I'm just kidding. We love you.
Yeah, we love you guys and gals.
Yeah, probably mostly gals.
So what do you
Yeah,
think?
mostly gals.
I think not trash. I kind of want to see that. I'm kind of amped to see Lion King. I like the first Lion King. It's one of the Disney movies that I did like. I did not like Beauty and the Beast. I did not like Little Mermaid. I wasn't the hugest fan of Pinocchio, even though it's kind of cool. But I wasn't like, oh my god, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's alright, but it's not better than Lion King.
Yes,
And,
it is.
No, get out of here.
What?
And I liked
Nah,
I liked
son.
I like Aladdin. And I don't like musicals either, and I don't like singing in my movies either.
I'll take
But
the what was that? The Robin Hood cartoon movie over Lion King.
you bugging.
Definitely.
Well, that movie's cool too, but
That movie is cool. I like that.
but I like the Lion King. I'm not against the
Lion
Lion
King's
King. I
definitely
like the
better.
Lion King, and I think this looks pretty dope. I think that the effects look
the
cool.
same story though. It's like we're not
Jon
gonna get anything
Favreau.
new.
All right, so yeah,
It's gonna look cool. That I'll give it that. I mean, I don't know. I really don't like the trend of them just re-releasing these movies now. Like,
yeah.
No, it's
it is
but
a little
they're
weird.
doing a thing though. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're doing all the movies live action now. It's like they're doing a thing.
I get it.
It's like Disney 2019,
And it's not
you know.
necessarily for my demographic. I understand that, so I'm happy other, kids get to see it and it's new and
Well,
flashy.
I'm gonna
Kids
say
get to discover,
hold on.
you know.
I liked the Jungle Book, which was also same director,
Yeah.
same style movie. I like that one, and I think I'm gonna like this one. And I say not trash. Beat 'em. What do you think?
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna say not trash as well. I liked the animated film Lion King. I liked even Lion King. What was it? 1.5. It was that the one about Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah, I
That
actually
one
like
was
that
really
one
cool.
too.
I got that on DVD. I remember watching that.
I still
and
have that on
I was
DVD.
like that. I like that a lot actually.
I might like that better than the
Yeah,
movie.
they had like an interactive like game on there too. It was like cool, but yeah, like I don't know. It looks really good. It looks like it does look pretty much exactly like Lion King, like just down to the
But
T.
I'll say this.
But the CG looks amazing.
Hopefully,
And they also have new voice actors. I think if they change up the lines a little bit and make it like a little different, maybe add a few scenes.
obviously it will be. It's not gonna be word
That's
for word.
yeah. If it's not word for
verbatim.
word, then you know.
And I just hope
gonna be
maybe
worthwhile.
hopefully I just want them to tone down the singing like they did with the Jungle Book.
Yeah,
In
me
the
too.
Jungle Book, there's only one song and it's natural. It's not like they go into song. It's like one character singing a song.
Yeah.
What song would you want them to keep?
Well, the one that Timon and Pumbaa sing when they're walking
Circle
around.
of Life?
Nah, not Circle.
Nah,
Life.
the one that they're walking. What was it?
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
that's the only song.
Just
you really
keep that
need.
song because
Hakuna Matata is the only song
you
need
could
in the
fit
movie.
that in naturally. That could be a song that they always sing.
Because they're funny
each other.
characters, you know. They're like happy-go-lucky.
Like those
lighthearted.
characters could be singing because it could be natural. It doesn't like.
But like the parts where like all the fucking the wildlife are singing at the same time.
Yeah, nah, get that out of here.
What about the In the Jungle?
None of that.
song?
No circles of life. What?
I think that song is in the movie, but I think it's just like Timon or Timon and or Pumbaa singing it as they're just walking. It's not like a set piece like with singing.
I mean, you don't want Circle of Life in there.
You can have the score or have this in the background, but I don't think that they should sing it.
Nah.
Like the characters shouldn't sing it.
I mean, even if it has to start with
the movie could be okay.
The African singing at the beginning, though, right?
Oh well,
yeah, but that's like a score. It's not the animal singing.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually.
Yeah, less of that, the singing than the dancing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think the singing is.
But then it's like
better
you're
for
turning
cartoon.
an hour and a half movie into like an hour movie. Probably less.
Well, then add more scenes, add
like
the
character stuff,
the character
more
building scenes,
the gritty realism. You know,
yeah.
Simba, takes the AKs out of the freaking.
Comes back at Scar.
Yeah.
Hold that, Scar.
Yeah.
You wanna put some holes in your ass.
Comes in Scarface style, double gats.
Yeah. Some more scars for him.
But yeah, so
Scarfaces.
Lion King trailer. Lion King's coming out real soon, within the next few weeks. Not trash, not trash.
Hot trash.
Hot trash over here.
Yeah. I'm the man with the hot trash.
What is that? What is that called? Pride Rock or something like that? What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took
sounds about right.
He took Simba to the top of Pride Rock and just dropped him right off, and he had like a hot trash at the bottom of the cliff.
That's what Rafiki should have done.
Alright, so we're gonna be getting into the next segment. Now we're gonna be getting into the movie segment. We're gonna be doing another movie review. Still kicking it off with the Spider-Man theme. We're gonna be doing Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
The first live action movie.
Boom, boom.
Yes, the original.
The first live action movie,
yeah.
and was it the first? It wasn't definitely not the first Marvel movie, was it?
No, X-Men was the first Marvel movie.
This
followed X-Men directly after the first X-Men came Spider-Man, which I felt was like the first real superhero movie. Even though the X-Men are superheroes, I feel like there was no
X-Men thing.
Like the first the first X-Men movie, I don't know what you're talking about. The first X-Men movie didn't really have like superheroes flying around. It was more grounded.
Yeah.
It was like Storm wasn't flying around through the clouds. It was like she had this lightning power, but she was mostly on the ground. I think she floated once a little bit. Jean Grey didn't float. She just moved shit around with her mind. Wolverine was just with the claws out. Cyclops was shooting beams out of his eyes, and Professor X was just doing his thing. There wasn't really crazy superhero shit going on. I feel like the first movie to have that with like the crazy CG, full CG characters swinging around for like whole scenes was that Spider-Man movie. I feel like that Spider-Man movie changed the game. That being said, I'm going to say not trash. That first Spider-Man movie directed by Sam Raimi, director of Evil Dead. I don't know if I mentioned that. Not trash. I thought that movie was amazing. Like I said, I thought it changed the game for superhero movies. I thought it put superhero movies on the map. It got the ball rolling. That movie led to what... I mean, and you could say X-Men because X-Men came before it, and it kind of... X-Men pushed, like, that whole Marvel thing. Fox made X-Men. Sony made PlayStation. And, Sony made PlayStation. They did. They also made Spider-Man. Sony made Spider-Man. Yeah, Fox made X-Men first. But I feel like Spider-Man really got the ball rolling on what we know today as a superhero movie. So I say not trash.
Okay.
What about you, Vito?
It's a pretty good opinion. So I agree. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with not trash. I'm gonna say hot fire on the first Spider-Man movie. I remember loving that movie. It did kick things off with the CG, high flying, like just really like action oriented, nice budget, like effect heavy Marvel movies, which are like kind of like the staple now, which are like the super epic action scenes and all that shit. Like X-Men did do it as well, but I felt like the X-Men movies were contained within the X-Men. Like the Spider-Man was the first Marvel movie.
Well, I mean, there was no other characters in Spider-Man though.
There was no other characters in Spider-Man, but it was Spider-Man's like a Marvel just a Marvel character. I feel like, wait, did Blade come out before? No, right?
Blade came out before.
Oh, Blade did come out before. So Blade technically was the first Marvel.
I mean, but if you want to go further back, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
There's
Yeah,
been other
Marvel
America movies.
But
I'm like, as far as like the kind of like same type of storytelling as like the modern Marvel superhero movies, it all kind of stemmed from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, and I agree with that. I like that. I really like that movie, and also it was like the first time I saw anything like that. And it's I remember I saw that in movie theaters, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I saw the movies too.
The movie's really good.
Okay.
What you think?
And
Mike?
also now, like as like I'm older, I can appreciate like Sam Raimi's like storytelling style and like Bruce Campbell and shit. He was in the movie. It's dope.
He was, yeah.
He was as
Yeah.
a cameo, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Cool.
I'm giving it a hot
Yeah.
trash.
You're giving it a hot trash.
Yeah.
This man is fucking...
man, this man is a wild man.
Yo, this is the thing.
tell
I think
you.
he loves Marvel so much, he's way too critical, even though he thinks MCU could do no wrong because he likes Thor 2. We're not going to talk about that right now. We'll get into that
Yeah,
another
we
day.
will definitely get into that.
I want to
But-
talk about it, but we can't talk about it.
We can't.
But
No, we
he
can't
this
say.
but basically, in long story short, he likes Thor 2, and he doesn't like Spider-Man by Sam Raimi with Tobey Maguire.
It has...
Hot trash?
Yeah.
All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
just
Tell
because
me.
it you
Explain
know,
yourself.
back to formula. That was a cool part, but well, that was a funny part. I just don't feel like James Franco played a good.
James Franco was fine in that movie.
he
Don't
was
judge
fine.
it on Spider-Man 3.
I'm not even just talking about the
As
first
Harry,
one.
he was bad.
You think he was a bad
I didn't
Harry?
really feel. I didn't really.
What was
get a
bad
feel
about
for
his
his
Harry?
His character was like, I didn't really.
And you're telling me Willem Dafoe as
Willem Dafoe was a bad
Goblin? That was perfect.
bad Norman Osborn.
He was good. There was some cool parts with him, but yeah, like when he was Norman Osborn, I liked, but the Green Goblin stuff I didn't really like that much.
I mean, I'll admit it was a little over the top, but at the same
Green
time,
Goblin stuff was a little over the top.
it was the first time that they were really doing this like superhero thing, trying to make it like how they made it.
yeah,
So I cut him a little slack for having that over the top. And Sam Raimi, that's kind of his thing.
Yeah, his thing is to make that like crazy
and
stylized.
the fact that Tobey Maguire was pushing 60 years old when he was playing a senior.
I think
or
he was-
11th
I thought they pulled it off because in the first movie he was a high schooler, and they pulled it off, I guess. And then the second movie he was in college, so he was aging, and then the third movie he was out of college, so it's like they were. I feel like I didn't really have a problem with that, but I get the complaint.
I get the complaint too, but the first movie he looked fine. I think the second movie he started.
And I
started
feel-
showing.
I feel like, like, I'll forego the whole not having. I don't even know, like the web shooters, not having web shooters,
I didn't mind that either.
kind of
because
pissed me off.
that was.
I was gonna say I'd kind of let that go, but I kind of can't.
I didn't mind the coming out of the veins thing, because I feel like that was a version. There was a version like that before.
There was.
I don't
a
like that
version.
version though.
I don't mind it.
I
I,
don't
think
mind
it's
it
kind of
either,
cool.
yeah.
It
I
makes
think that takes away from like Peter Parker's genius.
I think
I do
A little bit,
sorta,
yeah.
but like it.
I think it takes it a little bit away from
Not
his
enough
genius,
for
but
me
it
to
takes,
be
it doesn't
have a
take
problem
away
with it.
anything from
But
his character.
shout outs to
though.
Bruce Campbell, the OG,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh,
and
shout
Sam
out.
Raimi. Love Sam Raimi.
Oh, yeah,
but,
legend.
You
Legend
know,
of the game.
it's just that property is just such a corporate property. You can't necessarily do what you want to do, so you get hamstrung with we want to put we have to have this speed and this character, and we want to use this and this agenda. So it's like I get it. You can't always do exactly what you want to do. So I don't blame Raimi as much. Like he did what he could with what he had. And for the time it was okay, but for me it's still getting the hot trash.
All right. So not trash, hot trash. Spider-Man.
All right.
What do y'all think about the OG
Yep.
Spider-Man movie?
I know
know
I'm gonna
when
be
you think it's hot trash
the
and not
lone
trash.
one on that. Everyone loves that movie.
Yeah,
but
I mean, and
Yeah.
two. But fun fact for those who don't know, for those too young to have seen the trailers. When they first showed the original teaser trailer for that movie, it was Spider-Man swinging through the city. It was like some dudes robbing a bank, and then they tried to get away on a helicopter on the roof, and then they went to go fly away, and they got caught in Spider-Man's web, and it was between the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
And they were stuck between Twin Towers, and they only showed that footage for a very short amount of time until the Twin Towers got knocked down and had to pull all those trailers.
Yeah.
And do a new one where he was like on the American flag or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy. Anyway,
You know.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into the next segment. We're going to be hopping into the game trailers. We're going to be going in with this new trailer for Cyberpunk. Getting into some new footage.
So what do you guys know about...
I think new trailers came
I
out.
don't know much.
I know... I actually... So for Cyberpunk, I don't really know much. I've only seen, like, images of the game.
Really?
Yeah, and then I've, like, read, like, a few little details, but nothing, like major. Like, I really, like, kind of, like, skimmed it. Like, I saw it, and I was like, ooh, that looks pretty dope. I'm probably gonna get that. But I wasn't really worried about it because it was a while ago.
You know the developer and everything, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
the guys who
remember,
made The
I remember
Witcher.
I had a.
Yeah.
I remember I had a Game Informer years ago. Like, how long has this game been in development? I feel like it
A
was
long
almost
time.
10 years ago.
I think it's been about 5 years, probably a little longer. It was before Witcher 3 came out. It was in development.
Because I feel like it was like almost like maybe it was like 5-6 years ago. But I remember I had a Game Informer with Cyberpunk 2077 on it, and I was like, oh, that shit looks kind of dope.
No-tell, motel.
Just had like
On
an image
Holiday
and some
Inn.
like text.
Are you guys Cyberpunk type of fans? That type of aesthetic?
Yeah, I like that, like a Blade Runner. Yeah,
like
I'm down.
Blade Runner, like
I'm down with Blade Runner. I'm down with what was that movie called with the dude who has the enhancements?
It's Rick Ross.
Is it really Rick Ross?
Yeah.
Ross?
What?
Who? Is that really Rick Ross?
No.
Imagine that would be fucking
Rick
hilarious.
Ross with the baby hand. Why is his metal arm so small?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
Such a
choose to
big
call
dude.
this guy Rick Ross, definitely.
Rick Ross, the boss.
Rick Ross fused with Mr. T. We got Shia LaBeouf.
Always
With James McAvoy.
I always wondered. The graphics are pretty good in this.
This
Yeah,
is
they're
fucking
ridiculous.
amazing.
The thing is, like,
self-driving
I
car.
feel like we take it for granted these days, though, because it's like, you know, a lot of the game's graphics are good now.
Yeah, but
This is some
Amount of
next
work
level
that's
stuff,
good.
though.
yeah, this definitely is.
Oh, he got clapped.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, damn.
He got a man bun.
Who got a man
The
The
bun?
guy that got shot got
That's
a
why
man
he got
bun, I
clapped.
Oh,
think. Yeah.
He got a clap because he got a man bun. His man bun holding him
See,
back.
like, the dude that don't got the man bun, he made it.
Yep. Obviously, the man bun was at too much extra weight.
Yeah, see?
Just that
The
little
man
bit.
bun.
And those earrings. He got too many dangly earrings. Oh,
Oh,
man. Got that chip. Oh, that looked pretty fucking
That
real.
looked real. You saw the skin moving on his hand and
Yeah,
shit.
I like whatever engine they're using. I'm loving it.
oh.
Got slapped up with the metal arm.
Oh,
Ross.
Ross.
Ross is
He
back.
said Ross. Really fucking punched him right in the face.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh. Fucking got them.
Is this the character that you play as in the game?
Yeah,
I believe so.
What fucking movie
but
was that? That was with the
it's a first-person game, though.
cybernetic shit.
Wait,
is
it's a
it
first person?
Yeah.
Oh, I get a Deus Ex kind of vibe off of this shit. Now.
No, that makes me so mad.
This game is gonna have dope cutscenes and it's gonna be hot trash.
I'm not a first person kind of dude.
I don't like. first
I mean,
person shit.
I'll play
Unless
it.
if I have the option. If I have the option to go back and forth, then I'm fucking with it. But
like, look at all this cool shit. I'm not gonna be able to
you
do
tell
none of
me
this shit
I
in the
can't
game.
see the cool. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do any of this shit. Like,
That's
this
pretty
is
dope.
not
Just
how the
hacking
game
into it.
plays.
Yeah.
Look.
Clapped it. Wow. Ross.
Gross.
Dead.
Almost got hit with a burner.
How long is this trailer?
I think,
Oh, yeah, we're coming
almost
to an
done.
end, yeah.
yeah, 20 seconds left.
The cybernetic arm.
We have a city to burn.
Who do you think it is?
Oh, John Wick.
Oh,
John Wick is in the game. Yo. Now, I think this. You changed my mind. Even if it's first person, if I'm looking at John Wick, my dude.
I don't know, man.
John Wick got a robo arm.
he does.
I don't know though, man.
But it's still first person. I think that's still gonna take effect.
It is, but
All right, Beatum. What do you think? Hot trash and not trash? Cyberpunk 2077.
Alright, so I heard about this game a long time ago, and it's been in development hell for the
Hold on.
longest time.
Hot trash and not trash?
I think I'm gonna have to go with. You know what? I'm upset about a key decision that people are making. Wait,
see, this is gameplay.
This is gameplay?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what I think. Hot trash.
Buckets.
Bang! I'm dunking that shit. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired of people making games with dope ass premises, with a cool story and dope cutscenes and a cool looking character, and I can't even see my own goddamn character. Like, and it's okay because it's like, oh, it's supposed to feel like you. But if you're telling a cinematic story like this, then make another mode for that. If you want to do the whole you thing, but you should be able to see the character
There's
that you're
plenty of
displaying.
cinematic games that are first person though.
Yeah, but like, which ones do it right?
And
like,
look at this game.
you have to like every first person game that I've enjoyed. That was like, because I'm not like a Call of Duty type person. I can't just like shoot and toot and fucking have a good time. I need like, you know, some
Substance.
depth.
Yeah.
I need some sustenance. You know, give me that's
Sustenance?
like, yeah. I can't like freaking just eat candy all the time, just fucking shooting away and just killing my friends and teabagging them. You know, I need a game that's gonna kind of engage. You know, and make me think.
All right, Mike. Are you
So-
hot trash on your end on B's
Yeah,
end?
definitely hot trash.
What do you think, Mike? Hot trash and not trash?
Not trash at all.
Okay.
I've been super psyched. I mean, CD Projekt Red, they have a lot of goodwill with their fans and stuff. I love The Witcher. I'm a huge Witcher fan. Love that stuff. And this game, before anything with Keanu or whatever on E3, before the most recent stuff, like, I've been looking at the gameplay and everything. It just looks like, I love the cyberpunk stuff. I'm a Ghost in the Shell fan. I love that cyberpunk aesthetic more so than even like medieval type of high fantasy stuff. So this is gonna be really cool. First person, I'm kind of iffy about as well, but I feel like this could actually be pretty cool.
All right. Well.
So,
so not trash on your
not
end.
trash on your end. What do you think, Fatal?
All right. I'm gonna say, hot trash, as
Really?
well. First person trash. Throw it in
First
there.
person trash. You're gonna be
Right in first person, just like me. Just throw that.
shoot that shit
Right in the trash can,
You're
cause
gonna jump and do a 360 and then do another 180 backwards.
I
and
feel
hot
so.
trash
This
it.
is my take on why I'm calling it hot trash though. I'm gonna get this game and I'm gonna play it. Probably not when it first comes out. I'm gonna wait a little while. Wait till maybe it goes on sale. Maybe not. I'll spend $35 on this game max. I'm not a big first person fan. Like, I'll play the game and it looks cool as a first person game. It looks like it's gonna be one of the cooler first person games with the cool story and a cool
look
setting.
at this city, dude.
But I don't like this kind of shit
Open
where
world.
Yeah, but I don't like open world. I'm not a big fan of open world first person shit. Walking around, talking to people. It gets boring. It's kind of slow. I
Looks
like
Mass Effect first person.
like what I would like if this was third person and you could do all that shit that it was showing in that trailer with the blades and killing dudes up like
Yeah, I wanna
that
do
and
that
doing
shit.
all that and clapping dudes bum bum bum, that'll be dope. But instead you're stuck like Call of Duty, kind of going behind walls, and the
Teabagging.
slow motion thing looked cool, but that's the coolest part, and like the setting and the story looks cool, but I feel like it's squandered something that could have been like out of the like Horizon Zero Dawn. But instead we got this like thing that I'm probably gonna be like, yo, it could have been like, but it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it might be too RPG for you guys, anyways, because you guys don't really like Deus Ex or anything like that. So
Well, Deus Ex is not. It's not really a RPG. It's kind of like.
yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like you don't really change much about your guy at all. You don't
You
really
change
change
everything.
the story that much.
Yes. What? Yes, you do. You absolutely do.
I mean, I feel like you just. It's like kind of like.
You like choose your
I don't
own
know.
decisions, and you're talking to the characters, and you're choosing dialogue like stuff. What do
Yeah,
you
you
mean?
choose dialogue, but I feel like it doesn't.
I mean, but like I like
maybe
Mass
it does
Effect.
change. Like a Mass
The
Effect, I
whole
like.
scenarios.
I
and
like
missions.
Mass
So
Effect.
Mass Effect is just the same thing, but third person and just like, but in space and it has like a riveting story instead of like
Yeah.
that boring shit.
Well, like I think the story's gonna be cool on this, and the
I
fact
mean-
that Keanu Reeves is in it is really cool. I like that, but it's just that whole aspect that I just explained is why I'm saying hot trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was gonna add
Because I feel like it could have been out of the park like game.
yeah.
I don't know.
And plus, honestly, I'm not a fan of The Witcher. I don't like The Witcher that much. I didn't play 3. It's probably really
I
good.
never played
I
any
played
Witcher
1
games,
and
so
2,
I don't
and I
know.
didn't like them that much.
I never played any, so I definitely can't judge upon that. But I was gonna say like every first person game like that I liked was pretty much be the first person like that gameplay style, that mechanic was built into the game. Like Dishonored, where you have the mask and you're a Corvo and you have to, and that's like part of the game. Or you're in Metro, where you're Artyom and you have like you could wipe the dirt and the water off your mask, and you have to like find like oxygen, and it's like it kind of just gives you a sense of panic. Or like maybe in some horror games, but most of the horror games like that are first person I find are trash. Like I didn't like Resident Evil being a first person. That shit was bullshit.
I don't know.
But and yeah, I protested it. I still haven't even gotten the game. I'm gonna get it eventually, but when the next one comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game shouldn't have been first person. It was a bad decision. I feel like every time they make a first person decision like this, it breaks my heart a little bit. Makes me shed a gamer tear.
So he says hot trash. I say
Bang,
hot
bang.
trash. He says
Oh.
not trash.
You guys are crazy.
Cyberpunk 2077.
And it's just on principle.
What's wrong with that?
You made that decision. You made that decision to make that game first person.
What we got next?
Bang.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that are first person. Skyrim's first person.
Yeah, but you could also play
You
third
can also
person.
play first
That was
person- third
trash,
person.
No, it wasn't. I prefer third person in
What?
that game.
Oh.
It looks way iller. You
Ugh.
actually can see your character.
Ugh.
Your design.
The first person is like clunky and shit.
No,
Like,
it's not.
yeah, it's like you use both hands and you move side to
Yeah.
side. It's the gameplay's different.
You're
It's
like
it's about moving side to side and trying to.
you move at like
Hit
like
the guy.
a weird
Sup, sup,
pace.
sup, sup.
You move at
It's
like
like-
a weird pace
it's
where
different.
you kind of
When-
like twirl around. It's kind of unrealistic.
When
Like
you play third person, I feel like that you play differently, and I like that.
You do play differently. You
I
play
like
garbage.
No, that game's
it's
fire
more
in third
difficult, but it
person.
looks
Fuck
better.
And I feel like being able to see around myself, like
Well-
see around.
We've all learned something very important today. I feel
What's that?
I feel like what?
that you guys like third person more than first person.
Yes, who
Oh, most
doesn't?
definitely. Who doesn't like third person more than
Only
first
people
person
who
games?
don't
I
are like
think a lot of people.
Yeah,
Who
the
like-
people
who
who
like
like play Call of
competitive
Duty that like
shooters.
like competitive shooters dudes.
Where your main
Halo,
character doesn't matter.
Call of Duty, yeah, when your main
I mean,
character is
Halo-
you.
I'm
It
pretty
kinda
sure
matters
most
a little
people
bit,
play
but not
Elder
really.
Scrolls Skyrim
in Call of Duty.
in first person.
Well, that game probably, yeah, probably.
Yeah. What about Borderlands? First person.
Borderlands is
I mean, that game's cool, but it's not like top of my list.
If that
like,
game
type
was in
shit.
third person, it would be maybe a little bit better. I think.
Yeah, even shooters I like in third person. Like
Yeah.
Vanquish. That
The
game
only
is
thing
fire.
about Borderlands is like you could play co-op and you could see your other characters and you could obviously tell that they're first person characters. You know what I'm saying?
They have
like,
that movement.
They have that weird movement where like their feet are floaty and they're just kind of like looking at the ground and jumping up and doing 180s and coming back and like
Yeah.
old school Halo style. And like I feel like they kind of fixed it up a little bit over the years, but it's still got that. Because every time you're playing a video game with somebody, especially if you're playing online, there's most likely they're gonna be a dick and they're gonna be fucking running around, shooting the ground, throwing grenades at you, fucking stealing the kills, and it's gonna look clunky.
I don't know.
If it's a third person game, you
I think in
kinda
this the first person works because you're kind of like you're building your own character and you're upgrading, and it feels like you want to be in that kind of
That being
involved
said,
in the whole thing.
that being said, even though I'm saying hot trash, like I said, I am gonna get this game eventually
almost
because
definitely.
Keanu Reeves is in
I'ma
it,
get
and
it
it does
too.
look cool.
John Wick
But
is in it.
I'm probably still gonna beat the game before you.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
you're gonna play it before me, but I'm gonna beat it before you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll make a bet on it. It's on camera. We're gonna see who gonna beat it first. What we got next, B? We going on too long about this shit.
Going on
Yeah,
too long.
I will definitely beat it before you.
The point
We'll
is,
see. It's
two,
on camera.
two hot trashes, one not trash.
What we got next?
We're all still gonna get the game. You're gonna take our money anyways. And we're gonna get into another. We're gonna get into the games.
More games.
More games.
We're
gonna be
Spider-Man?
hitting it off with some more Spider-Man action.
Yeah, Spider-Man for PS1 and N64
Boom.
is the game we're talking about today. And,
PS1, the superior version.
No, N64, the superior version, all
I don't
day.
know. I feel like they both look really good, but N64 looks like their colors pop a little bit more. I feel like the art is a little bit better, but it's like a little weirder on PC. And I feel like PS1 has just a good neutral. It looks like a normal like Spider-Man game.
But I remember playing that game back in the day when I was probably I think I was in elementary school still, actually late elementary, maybe 4th or 5th grade, and I played that game for N64. And I'm gonna start off not trash. That game was, especially at the time when I played it, hot fire. I remember good memories with that game. It was the first Spider-Man game where you could hang down from the ceiling, and I don't know, it was just really good. I loved that game. I played it nonstop when it came out. Not trash for sure. It's definitely dated though. Try to play that now and it's kind of rough, but for the time and for my memories, from what I remember, not trash. Mike,
Yeah.
what you think?
I not trash, definitely.
Had some good memories with the game.
Yeah, I remember playing it first on, I think, a Tony Hawk demo. And playing it a lot before it even came out. And, like, you could just swing around the city in the beginning part.
Yeah.
Because all the fog. I forget in the story they released some sort of gas in the city. I think the Green Goblin or something.
Yeah.
And that was the excuse, because they couldn't obviously have a whole city. So it was just like swinging on the buildings and stuff. And I was just playing that for a long time. More than I played the actual other freaking game.
B, what you think?
So I thought that game was super hot fire when the game came out.
Mm-hmm.
Double hot fire for me. I like that game a lot.
Not
like
trash.
you said, not trash. When you it was the first game that you could play as Spider-Man and you could swing hang upside down. It was also it was the first 3D Spider-Man
It
game.
was.
So it was you get to actually swing around the city. It blew my mind. I was really young. I was if you were in 5th grade.
He wasn't even in school. He was in kindergarten.
I was in kindergarten.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
kindergarten or 1st grade when I first played that game, and I got it for PlayStation 1. I rented it first, and then I eventually got it for Christmas.
I remember it was in the Summer Olympics.
I love that game.
Summer Olympics. Yeah, that's when it came out. I remember it was the Summer Olympics, probably 1998. I was playing it. I remember that. I don't know. Vivid memory just popped into my head.
Yeah.
um,
I just remember the suits.
yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
get some-
if you could tolerate
Everything was in that.
if you could tolerate playing like the dated games, I'll say check it out. If you like retro stuff,
Yeah, definitely if you
Use
like
the
retro
cheat
stuff,
that just gives you
check
all the
that game out.
suits. You could put all the
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cheats you could do. You could do crazy shit in that
Yeah.
game.
yeah.
Game's dope.
The last
So,
boss is incredibly tough.
Let us know what you think of Spider-Man for N64 or PlayStation 1, or which version you like better, and whether it's hot trash or not trash.
All right. Matter of fact, what do y'all think about Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What do y'all
that's the
think about
bigger.
that? What do you think about first person versus third person? What do you think about the decision to make Cyberpunk 2077 first person?
I mean,
Let us know.
I think that was always the decision for them. I don't think they set out for the.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think so either. I think they
Yeah, I don't
probably
think so
set
either.
out to make. We're
see.
trying to. We'll see what
Yeah, who
happens.
knows?
Yeah,
But
we'll see what happens.
what do y'all
I'm
think?
looking forward to it.
Word.
We'll see.
So once again, like, comment, subscribe,
Boom,
do all
boom,
that
boom.
jazz.
All
Let us
three.
know your opinion. Get involved. Come on,
Yeah.
What do y'all think about
Word.
the topics today?
Yeah.
Specifically Cyberpunk.
Yeah. What do we know?
Yeah, and
Nothing.
give us maybe some suggestions
Obviously,
for,
nothing.
For our next hot trash or not trash
Yo,
segments.
we out.
We out ski. Bang
Peace.
bang.
Hot trash.
Hot trash.